y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well out there and I'm so happy you're here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Christy and I hope you'll stick around. Tonight we're doing just a little nighttime reset around the kitchen and living room. So maybe like a closing shift, if you will. And I'm finally taking down the rest of our back to school decor. I left everything up all week because I really wanted the girls to enjoy it. They were so excited for school, and honestly, I just wasn't ready to take it down yet. But we got through the first week, so now it's time to take everything down and just get the house back to being normal again. Speaking of the first week, how are y'all doing? Moms and dads out there, tell me everything. How was your first week? Are you surviving? Are you thriving? Are you somewhere in between? Because I definitely feel like I'm somewhere in between. I have to tell you, my eyes feel like they have been on fire all week. I am so tired. Like, it's just really got a hold of me this week. I don't know why. I've only been waking up just a little bit earlier, but I'll tell you, the girls, they're adjusting great. So no complaints for them. And if they're adjusting great, then I don't need to complain. But honestly, their first week went so much more better than I had expected. So originally, I told you guys the girls were going to be in separate classes this year. And I was trying to mentally prepare myself for that because I knew eventually they were going to have to be in separate classes. And I know it's probably good for them. But my husband, he called the school, he talked to them, and they were actually able to pull some strings, make some arrangements so the girls could be in the same class. And y'all, we are just so thankful. I really love our school, and the girls, they love their teacher, which obviously makes my mama heart so happy. The funny thing is, we actually didn't know who the teacher was going to be until the morning of the first day of school. The change happened when it was Meet the Teacher Day. So we didn't know who we were going to have for our teacher ahead of time. So we're just walking into the first day like, okay, Lord, we're just going to trust you on this one. And when we finally met her, I mean, come on, what a breath of fresh air. She was so kind. Her whole demeanor was just like really warm and welcoming. Even her voice was like friendly and comforting. And I don't know about y'all, but when I'm leaving my kids somewhere for the day, that first impression really meant so much to me. I just immediately felt good about it. And then when I picked the girls up that afternoon, they were so happy. They literally had the best day ever. Actually, on every day that I pick them up, they tell me it's the best day ever. But that first day, Riley was telling me, oh, my poor baby, she was like, Mom, I was so sad and afraid, but I had so much fun. I love first grade. And my mama heart, y'all, that was just such a great moment. And I was just like, thank you, Jesus. This is going to be such a good year for both of them. I just know it. And now that we have officially made it through week 1, I'm ready to get my house back in order. I love having all the little back to school touches around the house, but there's just something really nice about taking it all down and getting everything back to feeling a little bit more calm and normal again. And I'm actually trying to figure out what to do with the kitchen table because it feels like it's missing something now, and it's a smaller table, so I don't want to put too much on it. I don't want a tablecloth. I thought about putting my fruit bowl out there, just to have it like easy access, but I like where it is. I don't really want to move that. So I was thinking maybe like a small, like round tray would be perfect there. Nothing too big or fussy, just something simple, So I think I'm going to keep my eyes out for something and see if I, find anything. So anytime I go out, I'll just probably be looking for a little round tray maybe. But for tonight, we're keeping it simple. We're just going to pick everything up. We're wiping everything down, putting the back to school stuff away, and just getting ready to start a new week, or at least ending this one off fresh. And if you're a mom or a dad and you're exhausted after this week like me, just know you're not alone. We're all in this together. We're going to find our rhythm. We're going to find our routine. We're going to get back into it. But for right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to get my house in order, and we're going to finish off with just closing up the kitchen. Okay, so while I'm tackling this sink full of dishes, it's not a lot of dishes, but they're like big dishes, you know? And at this point, I'm just trying my best, if you can see me, to not lean too far into the sink because I do not feel like changing my shirt tonight. If you wash dishes like this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Somehow the water always finds its way onto your shirt. Also, my dishwasher is currently not working. It's not getting the water to go through it. But I have someone coming out next week. They'll take a look at it and hopefully it's something simple and we can get it back up and running soon because listen, I appreciate the dishwasher more so when I do not have one. But for now, we're just going to keep washing by hand. And honestly, even when my dishwasher is working, I still wash most of my dishes before I put them in there. I'm just not one of those people who can just scrape it off and toss it in. I need to feel like it's actually clean before it goes into the dishwasher. So I guess I'm not like completely out of my normal routine, but I'll tell you one thing about me. I don't necessarily do a full deep clean reset every single night. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't think anyone really does, but I do try to at least get the dishes done. There's just something about waking up in the morning and having a sink full of dishes that just sets your day off and just like not that good of a mood. And I don't know about you, but I need my mornings to feel peaceful, okay? I already have enough going on with trying to make sure that I'm ready for work, the kids are getting their hair done, everyone's getting woken up, and the last thing I want to walk into is a messy kitchen, a sink full of dishes. And so even when I'm tired, I try to at least get the kitchen picked up, or if anything, the bare minimum, those dishes. The thing is, it really doesn't even take that long, and I always feel so much better when I wake up to a clean sink.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break.
Okay, so now I'm just finishing up the kitchen by giving the floors a quick sweep. And that little water bowl over there is for our cat Sparta. He's black and white, so we call him our little moo cow. The girls have chores now, and feeding and watering Sparta is one of them. They're also responsible for cleaning their bathroom because toothpaste, y'all. Toothpaste. I'm trying to teach them that toothpaste actually belongs in their mouth and not all over the bathroom sink. So hopefully, if they're the ones that have to clean it up, they'll start thinking twice before leaving it everywhere. Honestly, I'm so happy I decided to close up the kitchen and do this little reset tonight. It really doesn't take much time at all. And there's just something about ending the day with a clean kitchen that makes me feel so much better. I actually wasn't planning on doing anything else, but I decided to go ahead and tidy up the living room too. It really wasn't bad at all. Just a few things on the floor, straightening up the pillows, folding and putting away the blankets, and putting a few things back where they belong. And I thought, you know what? Let me just spend 2 minutes and do it now, because if I leave it for tomorrow, I already know it's just going to turn into twice as much for me to pick up. And that's really what this is tonight, a nighttime tidy, not a deep clean. I do have a deep clean coming soon though, because there are definitely some things on my list. I need to shampoo my couch. My kitchen chairs are definitely ready for some love too. So we'll be tackling all of that soon. And speaking of upcoming videos, I'm also going to be decorating the front porch for fall soon, and I have some fall DIYs planned, plus lots more home and mom life content coming soon.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright.
You guys, I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for hanging out with me. I really hope that this video gave you some inspiration or some motivation to just say, you know what, let me spend 10-15 minutes on closing up my kitchen real quick before I go to bed, so that you can wake up feeling good and feeling at peace, because it really does make a difference. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed the video, I would love to have you here on my channel hanging out with me. Until the next time, friends, very soon I'll have another video, guys, because I'm on a roll, right? So thank you guys for being here. Take care. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.